Hey, hello neighbors, it's Corbellic, and welcome back to Coaster Neighborhood and Planet Coaster. On this episode, I want to focus on making a new roller coaster. I always love making roller coasters. I love roller coasters in real life, so I just wanted to focus on doing this, and then I think on the future episodes, we could focus more on trying to finish up this Skyplex Mall Center, you know, the insides and more of the walls. But you could just see we're just going to get more around to that on this one. I was inspired by Cedar Point's new ride. I know you're probably tired of hearing me talk about Cedar Point, but I love Cedar Point. I'm from Ohio, so what can I say? This year, or next month actually, in Sandusky, Ohio, they're releasing a new ride called the Valravn. It's going to break all kinds of records. It's a drop ride, or it's a vertical drop, 90 degrees, and it's 223 feet high with a vertical drop of 214 feet. Whew. And it has a 4-second delay up at the top, so it has like a little braking station at the top, and then it pauses, and then it just drops you. Oh my gosh. So you can see this little trick that I'm doing right here on Planet Coaster. You can't have a vertical drop, not automatically, and maybe that's just the alpha thing, but what you have to do is you kind of have to like play with it a little bit. You have to kind of manipulate it. So if you're new to Planet Coaster, you can just see how I did a vertical drop right there, where I just brought it out as steep as you can, and then you go back to the track, and then you just bring it back in on itself. Today's Friday. Man, this week has gone by quick. I know I always say that in all my episodes, but it just really does feel that way. It feels like I was just talking about, you know, watching The Lion King, or not The Lion King, what was it last week? The Jungle Book. Yeah, it just feels like I was just talking about watching The Jungle Book and also recording another one of these episodes. So the week is flying by. I hope everybody's doing good. Let me know what's going on with you, if there's any plans for the weekend. I plan to do some live streaming today. I'm sorry that I didn't get around to doing any live streaming yesterday. I was really busy. Some things came up with work. But yeah, I think I could do some live streaming today. It's Friday, and we can enjoy that, you know. Probably play some mini games or just get back into Survivor's Neighborhood. So you can just see right here with this bank right here, this is really how the Valravn is. I say this is probably the only part of my replica that's not too exact, is that their braking station is underneath the drop, and my braking station is in front of the drop. I wanted to make it a little bit scary for riders when they drop through that 90 degrees, and then they kind of, you know, just see that braking station in front of them. But I'm also going to put like a building right there in front of it, and some other things, kind of like a tunnel area. You'll see, it's a cool thing. So look, here's another trick. Here it is again for anybody who's new to Planet Coaster. You can just see where I put it to as low as we could take it right here, and then what I do is I go back to the track, and then I push it in. I push it in little by little, and then I straighten it out with the smooth tool. That's the greatest thing on this game. You can make a roller coaster. Anybody can make a roller coaster on here, and then they have a tool on here. It's called a smooth out tool, where you just smooth it out, and the system will do it for you. So you don't have to, you know, try to have every turn be exactly how it should be, or have everything be smooth. It's going to do it for you. Major shout out to Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio. I will be there this summer to ride the new Valravn ride, so that will be awesome. Maybe when I do that, I'll put it online or something like that, like a video, like kind of a vlog or something, going to Cedar Point and actually riding the Valravn. I'm so excited about this ride. Like I said, I was really inspired by the Valravn when making this design, but a lot of it is not turn by turn the exact blueprint of the ride. Like I say that little barrel roll, the last barrel roll that I did, it was also inspired by another ride that's at Cedar Point. It's called the Gatekeeper, and they have kind of like this barrel roll that goes through the front gates through Cedar Point. So that's why it's called the Gatekeeper, because as soon as you walk in, there's this blue track of the roller coaster is a blue track, and then it kind of does this barrel roll over the gate. Go check that out if you guys haven't seen that video, if you guys don't know anything about Cedar Point or any of their rides. Amazing stuff. And there we go, we just connected to the tracks right there, and now I'm just gonna go through the track and I just smooth everything out. This is gonna be like our roller coaster lobby right here, so just throw some abstract things on the wall right there. We did have some different colorful stars and suns and all kinds of things like that, if you can remember on the last episode, but my game crashed on me, so this part didn't save. So oh well, just go back and you know, add some different looks on there. That's fine with me. Frontier, you did such an amazing job with how this game looks, especially with the bushes, the trees, all the scenery. I mean, that stuff just really adds so much life into whatever you're building. You could build anything. Like I said, it's hard to go wrong into this game right here. So just get it, you know? Just buy it. Look, if you go out and buy the game right now, you'll be able to play the alpha, just like I'm playing it right now. But you'll be able to play the alpha for however long you want until the real game comes out. So there is no time limit on here. Go buy the game and then just play with it. You know, add anything that you want, and you can add scenery, you can add grass, bushes. I made a building, well, just one wall. I just made one wall design and then I just duplicated it. You could push Control D. Control D would just duplicate anything that you have, like a building or something like that, just so you could copy and just have different designs of it. So that's what I did, just so I could get just different looks, maybe like a theme around this area of whatever this duplication is going to be. Like I said, I'm just practicing and seeing what works and what doesn't work. Just having fun with it, just trying to throw things to the wind as quick as I can. See, we just make another duplication of the same wall in front right there, and just put it on the back. Just change up the walls around our prop real quick, because I thought that would just be such a cool idea to have that prop come out and just scare people when they're falling down. Oh man, that would be so crazy. And now we could just dress up our you know, our roller coaster station real quick. Add some lights in here, add some themes. since we're playing on the alpha right now, they only gave us one theme, and that's really pirate. So I mean, a lot of this stuff is just pirate heavy. So I mean, a lot of it is just, you know, the same type of stuff where it's either barrels or chest and booty and gold and stuff like that. So here's some of our pirate gold and some of our pirate lights, flags, and some of the props right here that you use. But just trying to dress it up and make it a little bit different. Even though they gave us just a pirate theme on the alpha, I really wanted to go hard and try to make the Skyplex Mall. I wanted to try to make something modern looking. I don't know what I'm doing. But what's so cool is you can actually add props on top of props. For an example, you know, I'll put these lights in right here, but if I wanted to just put barrels for an example, you know, I'll put barrels everywhere, but you can even stack barrels on top of each other. So you can just put props on top of props. Like, look at this, watch, like just stack barrels on top of each other, you know, put them in a corner like that. I mean, you could do that with all the items in this game, which I think is so cool. I always feel like I lucked out because I almost bought RollerCoaster Tycoon, me thinking that the full game was out, but really they were just giving the early access because they didn't have their game complete yet. But even the early access, everybody's just been saying how many bugs they've been having and problems like that. So I'm just so glad that I didn't make that mistake, because I don't think that we would have been making that many great videos, and I would have had my money wasted. I don't know about you guys, but money doesn't grow on trees over here. All right, so this is also a fence design that I did. I just did this for fun, and then I did the same thing where we just duplicated, you know, just Control D, duplicate it, and then, you know, just make a own design. I seen a lot of Planet Coaster videos where people, you know, they have their roller coasters kind of intertwined with the park, where people are walking around the rides and things like that. But when it comes down to real amusement parks, they have fences around the big parts of the ride. You know, a lot of the major parks, they don't want people walking around some of their structures. So a lot of the times they have fences. And if you go to amusement parks, you can see what I'm talking about. They always have these fences that are around, like, you know, some of the larger parts of the ride. Everything isn't always where the ride is just on top of parkways or pathways and on top of people. It's not always like that. There's always just parts where it's private. And this is the part where we're just going to give it some life, you know, give it some bushes, make things look good. I don't know what bushes I'm throwing down. I throw anything down, just a color pattern, just some trees, and yeah, I mean, it eventually it's gonna work. Bushes and trees, just throw anything down, it's always gonna work, I promise you. Let me know in the comments below if you would like to see me live stream this game. I could do that as well. I could live stream this for like a couple hours. We could probably get more progress taken care of that way. It's so weird whenever shooting these, it's like, you know, I have in mind that I'm recording it, so there's so many things that I can do but I don't do, you know, like maybe I could finish up the building some, or maybe there's just certain details that I would like to spend time on doing, but I can't spend that much time doing just because I know I'm recording it. So just trying to get as much progress taken care of as possible before, you know, a 15-20 minute video. Squeeze 3 to 4 hours into that and edit it out. I fast forward to daylight, to broad daylight, just so I can see what some features look like. I want to have some scenery and some things look good in the daylight. It's also good to build in nighttime and also daylight. I do the same thing with Minecraft, just so you can know what structures and things look like, if the lighting is right, if you have enough light. And you see, I'm just having fun. I'm just throwing things to the wind. Put some palm trees right underneath the track right there. Some bigger palm trees on the side. Now, the game hasn't given us water yet. We will be able to generate water and be able to move land up and down. But since it hasn't given us water yet, I'm gonna have to use this blue piece of what is this? This is like a blue piece of roof, but it's like a blue where it could be kind of used as water for now. Like it looks like water. So just put some rocks around it, like a lagoon kind of pond area, and there. This is what we did so far. Not bad, you know. It's got our indoor mall area so you can see what it looks like. She's eating her ice cream sandwich. You walk up to the scary ride. This is what it looks like on our roller coaster station. Remember, we piled up those barrels right there. Some detail behind the roller coaster station underneath. He's got his hat on. And let's rock this out in the daylight. Let's see what it looks like. We're gonna ride this 2 times. We're gonna ride this in daylight and we're gonna ride this at nighttime, just so we can see what all the features and everything looks like. You ready? He is pumped up. He is excited. My hands are sweating. I'm so scared. Oh man, especially looking at that monster. No. No, no, no. That's that 90-degree drop. I really wanted this to be a smooth transitional ride. I didn't want it to be as fast as the skyscraper roller coaster. Another 90-degree drop right there, just like the real Valravn. 2 90-degree drops. Smooth barrel roll. I love how the shadow looks of the skyscraper roller coaster. How you can see it. When you just look up, it looks massive. Double helix to slow us down, and then we come into the station, we brake. Now let's ride this at nighttime, see what this looks like. Here's the drop. Oh, my stomach. Roll at nighttime. You can see our fence area where we're protected. A little privacy. The fence is also lit. And then we ended out with the slow double helix. coming into our braking pads, and then slowly coming into the train station. So like always, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for putting a like on it. It really shows your support for the series and for the channel, and I will see you on the next one.